Welcome back to AFTV. I'm here with Deanie. Arsenal dropped points at home, but again, we're really focused on the preparation for Real Madrid. How much, Deanie, do you... I don't say do you care. I keep saying, I said it on the preview and in the build to all this, I still care. I still want my football team winning matches. You know, I've not grown up in a glory era of Arsenal where every year we're challenging for titles and winning titles. I'm very used to this part of the season meaning very little. It's just the expectation, and it's Real Madrid looming.
Yes.
It's very hard to be so animated and emotional about this team right now in these particular games when I know that they're at the moment getting it right in what matters left, having got it so wrong up to this point in the league. I mean, how are you feeling about it?
You know, there's still 11 international players on the pitch that can actually turn up and do something. And it's just apathy around the league now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is just apathy around the league, and we've expected more from this season, but it's just not happening. And again, even though the title is gone, and we've known that for a while now, absolutely, in the last two games alone, it's just been abject performances. The starting players that would start the game that have been coming to the bench have just been taken away from the game, like we've been saying, and this, that, and the other. It's just not happening in the league right now, which is sad. And that's why we just have to look to games like Real Madrid and this, that, and the other, because that's all we have left. That's all we're playing for.
Yeah.
And even if we're just slightly looking ahead to next season, the transfer window that's coming up as well, I want us to be attacking on all fronts, because the exits in the League Cup, the exits in the FA Cup as well, have just been not great. We didn't put a glove on any of the, not even Newcastle or Man United as well. We just went out, and it's just been, and the fall off in the league as well, it's just not been great. So
Okay, so I asked this question purely as asking a question. I don't really know kind of where I sit kind of with my opinion, but is it somewhat, because I can't sit here and pretend I can't sit here and say I'm apathetic, that I've got this, I one-arm Real Madrid and all that, and then also feel at the same time, though I feel like I should feel, that actually the way we've let Liverpool just have it is just, they lost to Fulham last week. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
we haven't even tried, because the thing is, in the last couple of seasons, we've actually been pushing City. Even in the 22-23 season, where it was like a couple of games left, but even last season, we actually went to the last game and actually tried to do something. And the fact that Slot's even coming in this season, not actually signed a player, and it's actually just even done better than last season. The fact that Liverpool, they're not going to drop off. The league is done, and we know that now. But the fact that we've just allowed,
should we have made them win their way to it? I mean, that's one thing that really
all the way to the end. We should have been pushing them all the way to the end. We had to push them all the way to the end. That was my expectation. I literally made a bet with one of my friends earlier in the season that we would at minimum finish above Liverpool. And the fact that we're still 10 points or whatever it's 7 points or whatever it is ahead of City right now, and we're not top of the league. That's on us. It's on us. It's on the players. It's on the manager. It's on the board. And not signing the players in January as well. We've just left ourselves short again, and we shouldn't have done it.
But I've been saying this with Turkish, and we're saying this everywhere. Football, man, you beat Real Madrid. None of
it doesn't matter.
and we're 3-0 up. None of it matters. That's you win the Champions League. I promise. I don't care how this league campaign went. That's what's crazy about it. And you can talk about the bigger picture and the bigger kind of dynamic around will we ever win a title and all that. But generally, it's about coming out of the season and looking at everything and going, right, how did we do? And if the final scorecard is third round of the FA Cup, semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, second place in the league, winners of the Champions League, you suddenly look at that and go, wow. Football's so funny.
It's not bad. And like you said, in the context of the season, it actually wouldn't be too bad at all. And the fact that we don't have a striker
in a context of we had everyone fit, we were unbelievable. Just winning the Champions League would have been amazing.
It would be amazing, especially with this young squad as well, because we do have talented players in this squad that deserve to win Champions Leagues like this, that deserve to win the Premier League. That we should have done more in the other competitions. But focusing on the Champions League, if we can lift that in this context of the season, and I'm someone that's not necessarily been I'm a big admirer of Arteta, but I'm also one of his biggest critics as well, because I expect so much of him. But if you can actually get this team through and pick up the biggies at the end of the season, we can talk about next season. We could talk about the next few years and see what you do, but you got to get something in that transfer in as well. But if you can win that would be crazy.
Let's get your prediction for the 90 minutes at the Bernabeu.
Do you know what? This game's going to be more stressed than the first one. It's going to be more stressed than the first one.
Weirdly, I think I kind of get exactly what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? Because Real Madrid have to turn up. They're the heritage team. They have to turn up.
They know the task. They know the
do.
assignment. Score 3 goals,
It's
and
simple.
that changes momentum massively.
Absolutely. And I might keep one eye on the game tomorrow to see what they're turning up. But like you said, it's there. It's there. Literally, turn up. So, okay, let me just go straight from my Do you know, 2-1 at the Bernabeu, why not? 2-1 at the
2-1
Bernabeu.
win?
Yeah, 2-1, 5-1 in aggregate, why not? That wouldn't be too bad. Who would have thought that at the beginning of the
Hope
season?
you're right, man.
Come
Hope
on.
you're right.